Hi, welcome to another video from Dr. Lock in Sydney. This is the Silca Poker Italian made automatic key machine. This is a second-hand key machine we are currently selling. We're just doing a quick review just to show other people about this particular machine if they're interested. This one here, it's approximately 10 years old. It's still in good working condition. They do last quite a while. The cutters are high grade. This one's had a replacement cutter in somewhere along the lines. It was tag tested back in 2007. Still a good working machine, probably another 10, maybe 20 years out of it, and it cuts keys automatically. You don't need to be able to cut keys at all. All you need to do is simply load it for a machine like this. Good for a shop counter, hardware store, anywhere where there's key cutting problems. A key machine like this is a high volume key machine, so once it's set and people know how to load it, that's pretty much all you have to do. Occasionally you might need to readjust it, but that's only once every couple of years. So for this test, I'm just going to quickly show you, put two key blanks in there just to quickly show you the operation of it. So I've got my guides up here which line up where the keys are to be. So if somebody was coming up to this key machine and they want to duplicate a key, for example, so you've got one key and then your blank key. We're just using blanks at this stage just to demonstrate it. You move your guides up like that. That's the first guide. It's the second guide. Move them up like that, and then just flick them down. They are controlled both, but it is good to actually flick them down, make sure they're out of the way of the cutter. Then you just push the start button. And that's it. Probably about 15, maybe 20 seconds the key's cut. No effort, no mucking around, it's cut, and then you just give it a quick wipe down to take off any burrs. And as you can see, it's cut. It does need a slight adjustment. We'll be doing that next. To adjust it, you basically turn this knob, you put in two key blanks, and you put in two key blanks, turn it on, and so it's only just cutting the key blade. At the moment it's cutting just a little bit too much, but that can be adjusted. Another feature with this particular key machine is its double jaws. This is a single-sided key. Of course it's got our name there, but that's a single-sided key. So a single-sided key is put in, load, tighten, nice and easy. For a double-sided key, sometimes you can hold it various different ways, but if you see on a key like this where you actually have a groove and a groove on the back, to get a more accurate key and to stop the key from moving when it's being cut, you need to swap the jaws around to a V shape. So what I've done now is I've just swapped it around. This jaw is not flat, this has a V shape in it like this, and this one is flat. So when it holds this particular key, you can hold it nice and strong without any problems. Now there's a couple of different ways of lining it up. Once again, you can use your shoulder. This particular key has the shoulder, which is right there. You can use the shoulder to line it up. Certain car keys require you to use the tip of the key blade. For that, there is a tool. The machine doesn't come with the tool, but it's a very common tool. You can use anything like a piece of metal. You push that into the groove there, loosen it off, slide it all the way forward, loosen it off, and of course you would do the same on that side with the same type of key. So there you are there, cutting a car key. That's cutting a standard house key. It's a great key machine for beginners. All you've got to worry about is basically just clamping it right. There's even little red dots to show you which side the cutters are on, to make sure you don't have one this way and one that way. All the hardware staff can use this. Easiest machine to use. Basically put your key in, away you go. Great little money earner if you want to start cutting keys and you don't know much about keys. The hardest thing with this machine is just knowing on how to load them into the two clamps, and that's not difficult. The adjustments you won't have to worry about. Once every 4 to 5 years you might just want to give it a quick adjust just to make it exactly 100% spot on. A good way to do that is by using vernier calipers. You can actually measure the cuts in the key and then measure them against what you're cutting. If it's not correct, you can turn either which way. You don't need vernier calipers to actually do it. You can also recalibrate it just using two key blades. Now this particular machine, I'll show you some of the features. You've got your swarf tray down here which comes out, so you can empty all the swarf or cut-offs. One button operation, push that button, away you go. Big one on the top. This is for some auxiliary light. The machine didn't come with it. This is a second-hand machine. It is for sale. If you do require a new one, we can sell them as well, but they're a lot more expensive compared to a second-hand one. This sort of machine's for a high-end key cutter, or a shop that like to cut keys, or a shop that has people in their staff that might find it a bit difficult to use a conventional key machine. This is perfect for you. Any questions, please email us, drlock.com.au. We can sort you out with a key machine like this. It's very easy to use. This should be enough instructions to get you cutting keys. Just to show you again how simple it is, I'll start the process again. You put your key blade in there. Now this is the one that I've taken just a little fraction off, so it will cut a little bit. And I've got the red and red, I've got the white, but I don't have the other white there, which means this side is on the V side. Clamp that one in, lift up the guides, push it forward, flick down the guides, power on, and away we go. You can actually hear how nice and cleanly it's cutting. There's no struggle there at all. The blade's nice and sharp, so that's perfect. The blades do last quite a long time, and there you have it. It's finished. Okay, this machine is made in Italy by Silca. This is the Silca Poker Plus. It's a quality key machine, not like some of the other ones that come from China or Hong Kong or anywhere. This is a quality key machine. If you have any questions about this particular one that's for sale, please email us. You can find it on our lock shop, drlock.com.au. If you are interested in a new one, they're approximately between about $4,500 to $5,000, compared with the second-hand one, which is closer to $1,500. They do last 15, 20 years you'll get out of a machine like this, as long as it's looked after, cleaned and lubricated. With these jaws and things, this one has slight bit of surface rust on a few of the spots there. That's just because once every 4 or 5 months you might just want to spray it with a bit of WD and give it a rub down. That's what says in the book, just to keep all the surfaces nice and shiny and away from corrosion. This one's not too bad. I can see it lasting another 10 years and being in a shop and cutting 20 to 30 keys a day without a problem. It's ideal for staff members who you worry about if they're capable or not, or if it's dangerous or not. This particular machine, you just basically load it up, push the button. They don't need to push, they don't need to cut, they don't need to turn any dials compared to normal key machines. So this is an ideal key machine for anyone looking to cut keys as a business. Thanks for watching.